Hello, I remembered to unmute my microphone. How is everyone? Let me get chat windows open. Make sure that I actually remember. Look at the chat windows. How is everyone? I'm gonna post a social. Post a social. Going to post that. Going to pop this open. Hey, that was on this side. Gonna pop this open. Cool. Don't need that. How is everyone? Have to wait for Botanics, boot the chat program I use to enter YouTube chat. Hello. All right, here's get started. I have a Ko-Fi page. Just wanted to remind you, if you want to support me, you can. Right now, there's no real point to do it, but it helps me out. Yeah, I was thinking, I don't know, I might change this. Been having a lot of issues with Linux, so I might change this into you donate to me, then I will. This might be dangerous. I will match up to a limit. And then donate to some free and open source software that I use, like GIMP and maybe neovim and Endeavor OS and maybe some other projects, maybe Wayland, if Wayland has a donation page. Oh, LibreOffice, that'd be a good one too, because their shit's slow. And I would love for them to actually pay, sorry, taking off my socks, actually pay programmers to like improve their shit. But yeah, so that's that. Like I said, yeah, I might change that. Still thinking about that. I just thought of that a couple hours ago. So that's that. Yeah, I don't think there's really too much going on. I wonder if I can change that for Kitty. There's a terminal emulator that I use. I wonder if I can just, if I make a new tab, it just inherits the current working directory from the previous tab. Because more often than not, that's what I want. Layout name on, tab title, working, find action aliases to avoid repeating the same operations in multiple mappings. Aliases can be defined. I don't think this is what I want. Alias allows you to create mappings to launch a new tab in the current working directory without duplication. Okay, cool. That's kind of what I want. You can open a new window with the current working directory. Set to the working directory with the current window using. Can I do that with a tab though? I assume I can. Oh. Yeah, this has no default values, example values. Trim below. Launch tab, current. Okay. It looks like I can. I'll play with that later. We're gonna, sorry, I got a little distracted. So yeah, this is what we did yesterday. Sorry, I seem to like blow out my mic. I think I like breathe into it when I talk. We have attack, boom. We fixed the interpolation because that was wrong. And we can defend, and that does something. Okay, I'll just attack you. We did lose the turn. When it's not the player's turn, we don't gray these out anymore. We might work on that real quick. I assume it's going to be real quick. And we fix some other bugs where defending wasn't resetting correctly. So if you defended and then the next turn you attacked, and then if you received damage, then it wasn't correct. Like you were just defending indefinitely once you defended once, which we just wanted it to last one turn. So we fixed that. Let's see, what else we did. We changed the structure of the program. So now, I guess we can just show that off. So now we are using, oh yeah, I deleted some dead code. I kept this here because we might want to talk about why the alternative to what I'm currently doing, because it might be interesting later as we add more things to kind of think about. But let's see, the bulk of our code, we did this. I guess I don't need any of this. Because I think that's working correctly. But the bulk of code, we broke everything up into like process action, process defend, which actually does the logic. We do animate attack. I guess I didn't do a good job deleting all of the dead code. So let me do some more of that. And so with this, instead of having to set like a state enum, we go and then like run the enum state machine, and then we have to kind of guess of what exactly we're doing, and we have to keep state for other things, which we might end up doing anyway. But I'll describe that later. Now since we kind of tell what we're going to do before we do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to lost my train of thought, shoot. Yeah, so like we know what we're going to do before or when we need to do it. So instead of like keeping all the state and like making a decision later, we're going to make a decision now, and we're going to do a specific version of the thing that we wanted to do. So for instance, when we're waiting for user input, like instead of how it was up at the top and we had the state machine of like upkeep, do the wait for input, and then process the action, and then animate the action, or animate the action and process the action, and then the end state. What we're doing now is like instead of having to keep like when we process the action, we would have to keep the state of all of like what action we selected, and that would have to cascade down, and we'd make decisions later at the end of these functions, and we'd probably have to make the same decision multiple times in all of these things. So instead of doing that, we're just going to make a decision when it happens. So when we wait for user input, and the enemy also does this the same way, but when we wait for the user input, we see if they attacked, and if they did, then we're just going to animate the attack because we know that's what they did. We don't have to keep state of like what action they selected or anything like that. So now that we have many of these, we can probably do, maybe we can't, I don't know, but we might be able to make this a collection of like, oh, we just have some buttons, we don't know what they are, and they're mapped to functions. And those functions might take in like the battle state, and then those specific functions will set this up and then select what the next state is, right? So now we can have the system where like it doesn't matter how many we add, it doesn't cascade into other areas. That being said, I don't know exactly how the animation system is going to work. I do know that I want the animation to be decoupled from the battle mechanics, but we still have to wait for it. So I think we need to define more of like what the battle state or the update functions are, and like the animation, the draw functions are. Because essentially when we animate attack, what we're actually animating is like us moving, right? Interpolating. And I think that's going to happen in the update loop. I think that's going to be more in the domain of battle state, like battle mechanics, even though it doesn't have too much to do with battle. But that will kind of, that interpolation stuff will kind of dictate, there's going to be a symbiotic relationship between the battle mechanics and the drawing mechanics. So we're going to probably have animations to play. So for attacking specifically, it's going to probably play a run animation where it like runs up, and that's going to be dictated by the battle state, because it'll just say, hey, repeat this animation until I'm done with you. And then once I'm done, I'm going to tell you to do the next thing. But for melee specifically, I don't know how this is going to work for other things, but for melee attack specifically, that's how it's going to be driven. And then I assume we're going to have like an animation system, or I'm probably going to make an animation system where like make callbacks. So the battle state is going to be like, okay, now that you're at the target, play your attack animation and let me know when you're done. Or either let me know when you're done, and or let me know when you process the attack, and then let me know when you finish your attack. So that could probably happen like that, and then we would play like, either we'd play a run back animation, or we'd have some like retreat where they like jump away, right? Because that'd be cool. That's what heroes do. So yeah, that's largely what what the whole structure of this process is make a decision early if the decision can be made. But yeah, we're just testing mechanics. I do want to get like sounds and animation in. We're probably just going to make these squares, and we're going to have a bunch of squares in a sprite sheet, and it's probably just going to be like idle 1, idle 2, idle 3, idle 4, and then like as an animation cycle goes through, it'll just flip to, it'll just say in my shitty hand-drawn text, like idle 1, idle 2, idle 3. And then we can have like run 1, run 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, and then as it runs, it'll just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Just until we get some actual art in there. And I think once that's hooked up, I think sound could use very similar mechanics to that, right? So like footsteps, we would just probably play like a repeated loop. It doesn't have to be synced too bad. And then like the attack animation, like we might have like a battle cry and then like a hit effect, and we'd probably want the enemy to react to that too, like flinch or like get hurt or something, or like shrink down. So that's the goal of this system, is to be flexible, make decisions first, so we don't have to kind of like pass the buck down, and just like, oh, like we selected this little thing, we changed like one little piece of data, like something down the road is gonna look at that and like deal with that. That's not necessarily what we're gonna do now. Good thing I have YouTube open. No one ever watches YouTube, but like I usually have, sorry, getting distracted, nothing related to anything I was just talking about, but like there's usually, maybe I can log in and check that. There's usually a bot that joins the YouTube channel, and then it is able to pull the stuff. So you can see this chat window, the chat window up here, right? that usually shows like, oh hey, the botnext chat is here. Let me do this. Oh yeah, I changed my wallpaper. I'm pretty sure my old wallpaper was AI generated. And it looked cool at first glance, but the more I looked at it, the more I thought it was stupid. Let me, this one, yeah. So right, like this looks kind of cool, right? And it's like, oh, it's so smooth and everything, but like where's the rest of this planet? I would expect it to be kind of over here. Maybe it's not, maybe it's low enough that it's actually occluded here. And then like I was looking early like at this, and like these branches, like I can't really tell, it's kind of dark, but those kind of look like they're intertwined. And like all these leaves are like up top, right up top, except for these ones, they're like on the bottom. Like these kind of come out and they're like on the bottom. Maybe that's perspective, I don't know. And then over here, like this mountain is in the range, and like it just doesn't, it like, I don't know, does it like just, is it occluded by like the clouds? Like, I don't know. So I don't know, I think it's a cool image. I really like it, but like, I don't know, it might be AI generated. Bot tricks is what I use, that's what it's called. Pretty sure I'm already logged in. I am. Oh, $3 a month, that's not bad. Chatbot confirm. Bot. Cute. Discord. Commands. I don't have any commands or anything. Level system. I don't want any of these. My bot. I don't have that. That's fine. I kind of just want you to like connect. Confirm. Well, that's weird. Oh, that's weird too. I'm looking at these. There's an anti-bot firewall, block massive follower attacks. That is like such a first world problem. Oh, I wonder if it's for like text to speech. Like if you have a bunch of bots that like just spam follow and just do a like www. That makes sense. Okay, that's fine. I could see how you would not want that. But yeah, so what we're gonna do today, now that I caught that dilly-dallied for a little bit, set some exposition. What we can do now, oh, maybe we can do that real quick before we start in earnest. He says as he scrolls slowly down. Man, I feel like when you move like this in neovim, where you just mash the K or whatever, and you're playing like an MMO or like a third-person shooter, and like when you hit A or D to like turn, and he like turn slows, like your character like turn slows instead of just using your mouse to like immediately turn around and like run the other direction. Like I feel like that's the same thing. That's like the same energy of just like it's like use the things. Weird thought. Okay, so the problem with this is that, let's see, battle current, battle player. Okay, so if we're not the player or the current state is not in animation. Right, and this should early out. So like if we are the player, but we are in one of these, right? So if that's how OR works. If any of these are true, then it'll go into the condition and be like, okay, dark gray. If all of these are false, then it will go into the red and blue, correct? I think that's correct. So it doesn't matter if the enemy is animating or a defender animating anything, because it's the enemy. Current is player. So the problem with this, I think, is that okay, well, so we didn't do part of the stuff. So after the player has done their action, well, that should make sense. Wait, why doesn't this work? Oh, it starts. And that's because, okay, so right when you start, current isn't the player, because current is just null right now. Okay, so that kind of sucks. But after that, should it not work? Okay. Okay, so current. So the problem is we're not setting current until, yeah. You see there's like a small like little frame or two where we are, you guys might not be able to see that because I'm capturing at 30. There's a little blip where there's a time where we're not animating and it's the current player's turn, and then it goes immediately into the enemy's turn. So that's fine, but once the enemy's turn is done and we're waiting for player, how do I know? Because I made this function that we're not using, right? Where we clear character pointers. I don't think we're using this at all. Yeah. So we're not using that, so let's go to the process. Current state. I wonder if we can just flip the current and target at this point. I should make this. Let's make this a function because we have to repeat this in the defend. This isn't, maybe we should, I don't know. So if we ever have more than one enemy and or player, this needs to obviously change. So maybe I can go up to my helper functions and just, I think we take a battle state. That's probably it. And current state, oh, okay, maybe I drop this down here. No, let's not tie it to that. Change turn, probably. Oh, let me tell everyone. So another reason, hold on, we're gonna open up my Ko-Fi, not Kitty, we're gonna open my Ko-Fi again. I might change this actually to like donation to, like a donation match to FOSS, because current state of Linux, this morning I was like, okay, so I've been playing Counter-Strike 2 just because it's a native Linux game and I kind of wanted to just see how stable my system was. But so I don't know if my system's like not stable or if there's some bugs, but it seems to like crash after a couple hours of playing. So like, I don't know what that is. I don't know, maybe my water block needs to be cleaned, maybe my system's unstable, I don't know. All I know is that I don't really get that with in Windows, right? Like I can play games for a couple hours and no crash. Maybe I damaged my GPU. I don't really know. I will get some crashes sometimes in Windows, but it usually feels like it's because I'm overclocking. So like when I'm in Linux, I have no way to, well, I haven't figured out a way to like overclock anything. So CPU and GPU are just stock, bare bones stock. no TDP or total board power increase, TBP increase or anything like that. So, but yeah, so I decided to play a game called Old World. It's a 4X game. I really enjoyed it, or I haven't played too much. It's really interesting and it's really cool. I enjoy playing 4X games, but I haven't played too much of it, and I was like, oh, I should like at least get through the tutorial. And I saw on there, I was like, oh, it's a Linux native game. Now I'm on Endeavor OS, which is Arc based. Is it Arc or Arch? Can't remember. Anyway, I think it's Arch. I use Arch, by the way. Is that the meme? Yeah. Anyway, I use Arch Linux. And so on the product page for Old World, they're like, oh yeah, it's like Linux native for Ubuntu. I was like, okay, that shouldn't be a big deal. And I'm on Wayland right now. So launching the game, it crashed Wayland and like my desktop restarted. I was like, okay, that's fine. And then it like started to load some more, and then the application just closed. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So then I logged out of KDE Plasma Wayland. And I logged back in as X11, KDE Plasma X11. And then I opened up Steam and relaunched the game. And it got further, but it got to a point where it like locked my system. Like my mouse wouldn't move. It moved like at a delayed interval, and like none of my key commands were like working. I tried to like open up my terminal. I tried to like, was just desperately like Control Alt deleting, Control Shift escaping. I did Meta Q or Windows key Q, Super Q, whatever that is. I'm trying to like get the program to like quit. After sitting there for like 5 minutes just mashing random keys, it finally like caught up and like fully crashed and everything. And this was on X11, by the way, which got further than Wayland, but like still wasn't good. So the funny thing is that after that I restarted, because KDE was just kind of like locking up every once in a while. So I restarted the computer, logged back into KDE Plasma Wayland, logged into Steam, clicked on Old World, went to compatibility, chose Proton 9, whatever it's on, 9.01 or whatever it's on, then re-downloaded the files for Windows, and I launched it, and I was able to play for like an hour. No problems, no crashing. I played for a little over an hour, and I got through the tutorial. Well, I'm still in the tutorial, but I'm like playing the tutorial. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's wild. And like, I don't know, like, I say that because I don't know if, because I'm on Wayland and because I'm on Endeavor and Arch, that I'm on the bleeding edge of everything. I thought things would be better so I could get more updates, like the latest GPU drivers and like the latest Wayland updates, and maybe I wasn't expecting things to be stable, but I was kind of expecting things to like work. I don't know. So now I'm kind of like going through a dilemma of like, well, do I want like the newest shiniest stuff, or can I turn off HDR on my monitor and just go to like Mint or Ubuntu and just be happy with a stable system? So I don't know, but that's the state of Linux right now. From my naive 2 weeks on the system, maybe it's been a little longer, maybe 3 weeks of the system. So yeah, that was funny. I thought that was humorous this morning. Oh, I don't want that. We're gonna delete this without testing it, and we're gonna plop it in here, and then we need to format it correctly, and then we're gonna call change turn, pass in the state, and then, oh wait, whoa, oh, we didn't want that. Delete, paste, yeah, there we go. Delete after, change term, state, okay. So yeah, actually, let me just edit goal. What should this goal be? What do we want to start? Donate to FOSS. I will match donation to support FOSS. Donations for FOSS projects. Should be legal, including but not limited to Dever OS. I'm pretty sure that's how they spell it. Yeah. Yeah, put the OS at the end. That right now. Libra office Wayland roots. What else should we do? I feel like this other shit that I use, GIMP. I donate to Nextcloud. I actually hate Nextcloud. I want to move off of it. I want to go to C-File. I don't use like Nextcloud, any of their business stuff, like their calendar and their email integration, and like I hardly ever use their Collabora Office stuff. I think C-File does something similar. So yeah, I basically just need like a Dropbox OneDrive like replacement. I don't use OneDrive, but Google Drive is what I use or have used. So I just need a replacement for that. Krita is something that I care about. I'm honestly probably going to do a little bit to LibreOffice, a little bit to Endeavor OS, and then the majority of it to like Wayland. Just because I want HDR to work, and I want things to be a little more stable. Because like right now, I'd like to get off of KDE Plasma, but right now Qtile has Wayland support, but they don't have HDR support yet because WL Roots doesn't have it yet, and there is a 2-month-old check-in that they're waiting on to I think get fixed to basically enable HDR. I can't remember exactly. I think they default to like some HDR standard, but of course there's multiple formats I think for the standard, and it only supports one right now, and people need it to support different ones or something. I'm not too knowledgeable in that area. I literally just looked it up this morning. Hello. Oh, thanks for the follow. That DAC dude. DAC. What is DAC? Like an audio DAC? Yeah, I think that's good. We'll just do that for now. And we're gonna do 100, and I'm gonna match it for 50. Okay, cool. We're gonna update that. That DAC dude. What do you mean by the first one? Audio DAC? Oh, okay. Oh no. Wait, where did I put that? Oh shit. Oh, okay. Well, we just need to put it down below the forward declare. Not that big of a problem. Okay, so we just don't start. Let me just change that too. Current state, wait for player input. And since we're doing that, we just know dot current equals battle state dot player pointer. Okay, cool. So that's colored correctly. Man, that text, is that text hard to read over here? I guess most people are just in the chat. It's more for people not in, not on the platform, the same platform. Okay. Okay, cool. Yay, we got that back. Dang, that did 4 damage and they defended. That's crazy. Okay. So now, yesterday I think I said that I wanted to actually get like more of a battle loop, or not a battle loop, get the endless aspect of it. So maybe, what engine are you using? I'm using raylib. So it's raylib 5.0, I think. Yeah, it's a cool project. You can go on GitHub. I think behind the scenes it uses like GLFW and like OpenGL 3.0. I think it goes up to 4.6, which is the current thing. Oh, here we go. Oh no, it supports all of them. Yeah, it's pretty good. It has VR. You can do meshes now. I'm just using the sprite functionality. It does audio through mini audio. It doesn't have any physics. It does have like, it has a shapes module, which has some basic collision detection. And then yeah, it supports multi-platform. I'm not really too interested in HTML5, but like other people are, and that's really cool. I'm mostly just focused on these. Probably not Mac OS because I think it's not a very good return on investment. Yeah, it's pretty good. I haven't used it too much. This is like the first serious project outside of like just playing with it that I'm like actually like making mechanics and stuff in. I think I did like I was doing a lot of Perlin noise to make like a terrain that you would use in like a 4X game. And I got something like that working where it just had different colors of tiles. Just a 2D tile. Like other than that, I don't have too much experience in raylib. Also, this is using just plain C. I think we're using yeah, C11. So I haven't tried just doing normal plain C. Usually I use C++, and then use C++ features as I see fit, but I kind of wanted to just constrain myself into thinking in a different way. So yeah, we're trying C. Okay, so now that I made this its own thing, I think I might want to make it an actual formal state where we just do end of turn processing. Because like right now, I'm debating what we should do. Because yeah, we need somewhere to check the health of players, and so at the end of the turn, I think that's a good place to do that. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna formalize change turn to be like end of turn, and I think we're just gonna change the state to do that. So I think that's going to be at the tippy top. So process attack, I don't have to forward declare that for process attack. Whoops, is it E? It is E. So we're going to change this to use the battle state stuffs. Ooh. Why is that? I thought, is that not? How do I autocomplete? Oh. If I spelled it correctly. Change turn, okay. And so what we're doing here. Now I'm thinking maybe we just do it in process attack. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's just do something. Okay, so I think I was getting caught up in some of the logistics of it. Because I was like, oh, we should probably communicate to the player that the enemy died, and like maybe we should have like some fanfare, and maybe we should like give the player some more health, and yada yada yada. Those are all things we can add later. Right now, I think I just want to make a bigger enemy, and maybe like just give the player a little health. Roaches. Is it 2 P's? Oh, okay. It is 2 P's, and I had it right the first time. Oops. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna do state player dot health. Give it, I don't know, 5 points, and so we should just give it 2 points. Not that many. And right now we're not like clamping this, like we don't have max health and all that good stuff. And then maybe the battle state should have a current level. We can display that. Because I know I just said like we don't have like a max health or anything like that, and then I was thinking, well, how do I make a tougher enemy if I don't know how strong the previous enemy was? Maybe it's all just derived off of their attack and defense value. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're gonna have like we're gonna derive everything based off of level, and we're gonna display that level, and then the user can show everyone like, oh, look what level I got to. What level did you get to? Don't know why I'm down here. We need to go up here. And level. then yeah, I guess we go down here and where am I making that? Okay, here we go. And then battle state level equals 1. Yeah, let's just double it right now. Oh, we could just add it. That might be fun. Okay, so 5, 4, 3. I like that. And then yank yank. I'm gonna go up here. Where was I putting that? Over here. P. I'm gonna populate the enemy. Only we're gonna do level is equals 1. State level. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then we're just gonna trace log debug. Oh, should we return just so it locks the game up? That would suck. You are dead. Super dead. Uh-oh. Oh, whoopsies. Whoops. Oops. Can't type this morning. It's the afternoon. Oh wow, okay. Wait, oh, yeah, that's right. And it's a pointer. Okay, cool. Alright, let's kill this thing. Did 1 damage. And now it's defending. Oh, okay. I was like, how did it gain health? What the fuck? New enemy approaches. Okay. So let's see. So 5. Yeah, 5 plus 2 is 7. What are the numbers? Is it 4, 3? So 4, 5, 6. Yep. 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. Did it just attack me and do nothing? Oh, I overhealed. That's right. So it did like 3 damage. Okay, that's a lot. Simmer down there, bud. Okay. Wow, all that attack. I'm thinking as your attack goes up, maybe you should have a floor. Oh, did we get a new? Okay, okay. Oh, I want to display the level. Okay. Yeah, okay, we want to display the level. Wow, okay, that was really quick. I thought this was going to take me a little longer. Let's see, begin draw after FPS. We're going to draw text. Oh, I need to do level text. Oh, do I call it display? Sure. Text format. Yeah, so this is a nice thing that raylib does. It has a lot of helper functions for like C level programming. Format. So we have this text format that's very similar to sprintf. Note some strings allocate memory internally for return strings, just be careful. So right, so this is fine for us because we're currently not worried about localization, though that might be a thing in the future. But for now, not really what is important. Okay, so format. Free must be free. Okay, so I assume these are the only ones that allocate memory, and that these don't. For some reason, how does it not allocate memory though? Is it just on the stack? I don't know. I don't know. Level, that's gonna be a number. Then that's gonna be battle state level. Draw text. That's level. Oops. Uh, 25.5. Wait, no, we want 525. Yeah, and then how big do we want it? 25? White? Yeah, probably don't want it that small. 25 seems a little. 45? Yeah, that's pretty big. Okay, all right. 4. Yeah, I want floor because right now our attack and our defense is we mitigate between 1 and our max defense score inclusive. I think there should be like I think that should scale. Like our floor should be like a percentage of our defense, right? Or defense and attack. So like instead of just going from 1 to 8, because like as your attack increases, like it's gonna feel very, very wild, and you don't feel like stronger, you know? So like I think having like maybe you do half rounded down of your attack, and so that way it'll be like a window, like as you increase numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It feels like you're actually getting powerful and you're actually like able to like mitigate more health or like mitigate more damage and stuff like that, because it's not like just LOLXD, I rolled a 1 and I only mitigate one damage. It's like, okay, well, like this, I'm like level 50 in and these dudes are doing like 100 damage, so I don't care that you mitigated like 1 damage. Like I want something a little more substantial. So that's probably what we're going to work on next, but let me just kind of go through. Okay, so he died. We're on level 2. Yeah, I know I said that I know that's a waste of time right now to like actually have it animate like, oh, this dude died, and like animate like another one from the screen or something like that, or like runs up here or something. I don't know. It's a waste of time, but like it's so jarring, just like downing the enemy and then just sudden like the enemy's still there, right? Like you have to look up here like, oh, did I kill it? I'm also thinking about leveling. Okay, so we killed that guy. Also, I might change the weights of the enemy because I would like it to attack more. Oh, maybe it shouldn't attack more. Holy shit. How is it getting godlike rolls and I'm just getting dog shit rolls? That's why we need a floor. I guess they're also defending, and their defense and attack are higher than mine. So now we run into the problem of the player probably needs to level up. Balance. Oh, I only give myself 2 health. Maybe I should give myself more health. Maybe the health awarded should scale with level as well. Here, yeah, let's just do all those balance changes. So what's the most recent one I said? Health awarded scales with level. Well, then that needs to be here first, and then we just add level. Oops. Should we do that? No, we want something a little punchier. Okay, so that's done. And then should we have a full ass? Oh no, here, let me deal with the enemy. So decide enemy action. Yeah, we're gonna change that. Now this is inclusive, so I guess we do 0, 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's 10 numbers. I just have to remember that 0 counts. So I think I want 7. So if action is less than, oh, what is this? Animate attack, yeah. So if int 7, because it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's about 2/3 of the time it's going to attack, and then about a little more than 2/3 of the time it's going to attack, and then the other about third, a little less than a third, it's going to defend. And I don't think we need to check this at all. Oops. Sometimes the Vim motions are kind of weird. So you can like do a DT, which like is delete until a character. So if I wanted to delete until A on this line right here, so I delete till capital like Shift A, right? And so if I'm in that thinking mode and I wanted to delete the line until the end of the line, so I would be delete until and then Shift 4 $, which is end, which doesn't happen. If you just wanted to do that, you don't have to have any other specifier. You just delete D and then $, which is end of line. So I don't know why I have so much trouble like mentally like conceptualizing that, but I do. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, leveling. I feel like I said more stuff. So my health increased. The enemy logic I think is better. It's more aggressive. What else? I just think player scaling. The player needs to level up. How do I want to do that? I think we're just gonna be constant right now. What I mean by that is instead of having like some experience system that like you require an exponential more amount of experience to get to the next level, we're just going to be like, okay, every 2 levels you have leveled up, and like you just get a little extra stats. So I think at the here, process action, I'm thinking that maybe this should just change into, maybe we should put this in change turn, because this is doing a lot now. Not that big of a deal. I might need to go to the bathroom here in a little bit. Okay, so here what we're going to do, we're going to do state. So we already increased the player health. I think we're going to, no, we need to do an if state level modulo 2 equals 0. Attack. Okay, so this should be, we get awarded more health, the enemy attacks more, and every 2 levels. We're starting on level 1, so that means we're just gonna get a level right off the bat. That's gonna have a weird cadence. I don't know, maybe it'll be fine. Oh, the floor, shit. I complained about that the entire time I was playing last. That's the other thing I wanted. Okay, so there we go, and then we did increase our stuffs. It didn't show because we only did 1 freaking damage. We only did 2 freaking damage. And they did fucking 6. Okay, well I did 6, so I guess that's fine. And then now oh, okay, cool, it's 4 now. That happens fast. Maybe I probably do eventually want like some experience system where it exponentially it requires more. Yeah, we definitely need a floor for all of this because it's like you just increase the chance range. And it just feels bad because if you get a shit roll and they get a god roll, you're just like, why? How much am I adding? Oh yeah, I'm like adding a lot of health. So yeah, I added 12. I wonder if this levels out. Okay, yeah, I think it does eventually. Holy. Shouldn't balance it too much because I know we're gonna add a bunch of different things. And I want like some charged up like attacks that like take a while to like execute. Because right now there's like no point in defending. Which is good because I wanted to get to the point where defending is pointless before I really added more mechanics. Okay, got that guy. Wow. Oh, did they outpace me? I really wasn't paying attention to the scaling of the 2 enemies. I do have health. And at this point, like at this level, I kind of wanted different mechanics. Oh wow, that was a big hit, fuck. Next thing you know, they do outpace me. Oh, I should have just gotten an increase too. Okay. Let's look at that. Okay, so it's just the level plus the base number, and I'm just incrementing by 1. So I'm just going linearly, they're also going linearly, it's just an offset. Because yeah, there's other things that I want to do, like every 5 levels is an N, is originally what I thought of, and so like instead of getting health every at the end of every level, every 5 levels there you go to an N, and you can maybe have some options where like you I don't know, you maybe have money that you have to manage too that you get from all these enemies, or you like sell junk, all the animal parts or the enemy parts. I've also noticed that these are getting out of sync more and more. So that means our lerp function isn't 100% correct, or there's floating point errors. So maybe at the end of the lerp and the animation, I just need to set it to whatever. Anyway, we'll work on that too. But yeah, so yeah, every 5 levels, so it'd be like 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. you go to a tavern and like maybe you do something with equipment. I don't know if I want an equipment system or not. Maybe I want some way to like become stronger, right? So you either learn a new skill or you increase your attack or defense. And then I also want a way for you to I also want like a different option. So yeah, some level up mechanic at the end where you increase what you can do or how potent you are. And then I also want a choice of you rest at the end, so you recover all of your health, which will need to keep max health and max stats after that. And then or you choose to eat a meal, so you don't rest to full health, but you do get a little health and you get a buff until, I don't know, some duration, until the next 5 levels or next 10 levels or something like that, 3 or whatever. So I think that'll be interesting of like, oh, I'm doing really good, let me eat some food, see if I can get a buff, and I get like a defense buff or like an attack buff, or like all of my magic abilities cost less mana. I haven't really thought about how that works. I don't know if I'm going to have a resource tied to skills or not, because that might be punishing towards like the caster archetype. I haven't really thought about archetypes or anything like that. But yeah. That's kind of where I was going. So I might start working on some of that. So let's look at, I think we're gonna look at the lerp first, and then we're gonna readdress some of this, and then I might make like an end state. Actually, that might be fun. Yeah, since I want an end at every 5 levels, I think that'd be cool to make that, because that kind of changes the flow of everything, and we get out of the battle state and we get into like an end state. And I think that would be a good way to exercise this function, the state function pointer model, I guess. I have to sneeze again. I have to sneeze again? There's not enough sunlight. I don't know if you all do this, but I feel like I have to sneeze if you look up to the sun. Not directly into the sun, obviously that hurts your eyes, but if you look at something bright, like it helps you sneeze. Gosh. Okay, I need to get some water and go to the bathroom. But yeah, when I get back, I think we're gonna first and foremost address this lerp issue. And then we're going to I think play around with or start implementing like an N every 5 levels and kind of rethink how progression works. So yeah. Okay, yep, I'm gonna get some water, gonna go to the bathroom and stand up for a little bit, and then yeah, when I get back, we're gonna do the lerp stuff and start thinking about how to get the end state working. Be back in a little bit. I'm muted, but we are back. Hold on, I'm gonna get some eye drops real quick. Oh, probably need a napkin. Hold on. Okay. Back for reals this time. Alright. It's not the eraser. I hate this program so much. No, why is it not big? Okay. If I ever need to draw though, no, we will. Okay, so lerping is still fucked. Let's see here. Let's see. Why would it have been position? Oh, okay. So let's see. Okay, so if this happens, we just want to straight up be like, hey, the state and data position, just set it to and data destination, and then we update it. So what happens is it doesn't exactly set it. For whatever reason, I don't think this, either due to floating, I don't know, either due to floating point issues, or maybe I have this like wrong, where if it goes beyond 1, and then it does something funky. I'm honestly not too sure. I'm not going to dive into it right now, or probably ever. But yeah, we just wanted like, okay, we're at the end, we're gonna set it to destination. But the problem though is that like position was set to some not exactly 1 point, like right. So it wasn't set to the exact destination. So the more you attack, the further off you get. So hopefully this should fix that. And we want to do the same thing with the scale. Oops, state. Probably shouldn't have to do that. Okay, well, let's look at, oh, I guess it's in the math, isn't it? Oh, okay, that's just there. Let's look at source. Brain math. Oh, is it just all in here? Okay, so you're going from 0 to 1 and amounts 0.5. So 0 plus the difference of that, which is 1, times 0.5. So that's 0.5, which is what we would expect. Now, if amount is over 1, if amount is, oh, wait, hold on, okay. If amount is 1.01, then do you do start plus 1.01? If that's the case, how did they get closer to each other? Huh. Okay. Maybe I should like clamp time. Or just set the max or the min between time plus delta time or 1. Honestly, maybe we should do this first. I think we should just do this first. This is gonna come in and it's gonna be 0, right? And so this is effectively just gonna do nothing for the first frame. Maybe that's also the problem. Oh, that's probably a lot of the problem too. That's probably why it's in closer, because we move it to like 0.98, right? And then we add, or 988 or whatever, right? And then we add the time and then we do the check. Okay, so that was probably actually the problem, but just to be safe, actually no, hold on. I want to see if that was the actual problem. See, this is why I'm not too quick to judge and why I don't like look to see. It was good that I looked to see how that worked so I could think about the problem, but like most of the time when you're using like some engine or like Unity or Unreal, like me personally, I'm usually like, oh, I'm probably using this wrong. Like a lot of people are like, oh, that sounds like a bug, and it's like, my experience, I don't like see bugs in other people's stuff that often. Not saying that I haven't, but usually if I'm using something that's new or that I'm unfamiliar with, it's probably my fault, right? Like I probably fucked something up. And in this case, I think I did. So let's mash the attack button. We still didn't do floor, but that's okay. So we're gonna get to like level 12 or something. Maybe we should have added the floor, so not only we can test that at the same time, but also we can get through these levels faster. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna clamp the time value, because I think we're gonna get the opposite problem, which is what I was saying, is like, so before we only moved it like 0.999% of the way, and then like over time we got closer and closer to each other because we weren't getting further apart. Now we're having the opposite problem, I think, where we're gonna be like 1.01 or 1.001 of the distance. So now we're gonna go a little bit further away, so I think we're going to start drifting apart and like actually go into the text. So let's see if that's going to happen over time. Oh wow, and he had like 12. Oh, that was a big hit. 10? There's no mitigation. Oh yeah, it only mitigates if we're defending. That was also a big hit, I think. Oh well, I had a decent hit. Okay, that's 5. Okay. Okay, I think this is fine. I did 1 damage. There we go. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, okay, so I think that's okay. I think, I don't know, maybe it is. Oh wow, that's a lot of health. Cool. Let me. Oh yeah, see, it's a little off. Well, the red player is fine. The blue player is a little off. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can. I think the red player is a little off. Oh, maybe they're not. No, I think they're fine. Yeah, but blue's off a little bit. Yeah, okay, so I think I want to clamp time. Oh, we don't need this. Exit. So we probably don't need that, or this, or maybe not clamp. Clamp's probably not the right word. What did I say? Min. F min. Between state and scale data plus that, then 1.0 F. Cool. So now if we ever go above 1, then we just stay at 1, which should effectively just set us to destinations. Right? So now we don't have to do this anymore. I guess if I think about it and I'm concerned about optimization, we're basically doing this check twice, right? I think that's what fmin would be doing. Maybe not. Because it'd be like if A is greater than B, return B, otherwise return A. This being A, this being B. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ooh, hey, simmer down there, bud. Oh yeah, I should do the 4. Wow, just immediately fucked his day up. Okay, I get that. Okay, we're just gonna assume that's fine. I don't really want to test it out too much. We're gonna do the 4 on the attacks and defense. Oh, that's all just here. Okay, cool. I want those back. Yeah, that's probably fine. We'll just do that for now. Okay, so now instead of the range getting bigger as we go, now it's a constant. Well, is it constant? It's a window. And so we should feel more powerful as we get older, as we gain experience and the levels. I did 5 damage. They defended with a defense of 5. So I either did, I guess that's feasible. So I either did 9, 3, or 9, 8, 7, or 6 damage. No, because their floor would have been 2. So I had to have done 7, 8, or 9 damage, I think. Because their floor is now 2, because I think it rounds down. It should round down. Maybe I should print that out. Okay, so they're dead. We're on to level 3. That was only 3, that sucks. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I have a bug. Where do we reset the defense state? Okay. So it's when we process it. Okay. I was worried that for whatever reason, when I did this, yeah, okay. For whatever reason, I was thinking we reset. Or we didn't, rather, I didn't reset the defense state properly. And so if you killed the enemy and it was defending, then the enemy is still defending. But that doesn't look like the case because we get rid of it as soon as we mitigate the damage. Okay, cool. Okay. So I think all the balance stuff is done and I'm happy with that. It's good progression. Now let's think about how I want to do the tavern. Basically, right now what we have is we have our little red guy. So you have a character here, right? You have your text stats, and then you have like your buttons for attack, and then they have the text stats, and then you have text over here. Oh, I need to change my sheets. I should make that alert for in the morning because I stream in the afternoon now, and I always forget. And then Monday morning, I'm like, why do I smell bad? It's because I didn't change my sheets the day before. So basically, can I make a new layer? Yeah, well, can you be painted? So from on that layer, I'm going to swap these, do this, do that, swap this back. Okay, cool. So basically I just, whoa, okay. Yeah, I wasn't on the right tool. You're right. That's my bad. So this is just gonna say in, right? And then you're gonna like, I don't know, eat food or like rest, full health. So rest, okay, rest or food. I think that's what we're gonna start with. Maybe. Yeah, okay, so we'll just do that. We'll still have the every time you kill something, you're going to get or every time you go every time you go on to the next enemy, the level, then your stats increases. We're going to get rid of that shortly after we get the end figured out. So the end is just going to focus on health right now, and we're just going to have these two options for health. Okay, so what we could do instead of the temporary buff is we could have a permanent buff. So we can have the food option and I don't know how to do. There's nothing really interesting here that we can be doing right now. So I think the food's just going to permanently increase one of your stats, which I think would be cool. And I don't know if you're going to be able to select which one. I guess right now it doesn't matter because attack and defense aren't very interesting because you can just attack and defend. but we'll get that later. And that also means, so yeah, so okay, so gonna focus up. We're gonna have a max health now, and then we're going to, I think the enemy right now is just gonna ignore that, and then we're going to different. Ooh, this might be fun. What if the food increases your max health? Resting restores all of your current health up to max. Food increases your max health by an amount, I don't know, and then it also gives you a little bit more health, more than the scale up, right? So like if it gives you 5 points. How do I want to word this? If you're at 50 health and your max health is 100, and you get 5 points. That's a dumb number. We're going to use 4. And you get 4 points of max health. Then you're at 104 and 50. So we're going to keep the ratio when you increase your max health, right? So if you have half the health of your max health, then you're going to get 2 points, right? And then the food also heals you. So after we do the max health increase and it scales your current health to the new max health, then we're going to, this is very complicated. Maybe we shouldn't worry about that right now. Yeah, that's what we're going to implement first. It's going to scale, and then it also increases your max health by a couple points. Yeah, okay, I like that for now. I think, yeah, later, well, I want to add buffs as well. Which honestly might not, because we're going to have more stats too, right? Like we're going to have like a speed or dexterity and we're going to have probably like magic or something like that, or intelligence for like casting abilities or something like that. I think, and maybe we have unique stats for certain archetypes. Where like no other character has intelligence, only like the mage or the wizard type has intelligence, and maybe no other character has agility or dexterity, only the thief has whichever one, right? Whichever one's the special one. And that might allow, and the whole point of that is like, oh, why do you want to do that, is because I think most of their abilities are going to scale with that. Like maybe strength or something. I don't know. Maybe that's dumb. Maybe we should just have like a generic attack, defense, and like speed or dexterity or whatever to determine turn order, right? Because that could be interesting too, where like a boss is just really fast. So like up until that point, you've always gone first because everyone's speed isn't that high, and then suddenly this boss takes turn 1 from you, and you're like, oh fuck, like I am in the big leagues now. I need to focus up. I think that might be a cool moment in the game. So anyway, now that I'm thoroughly distracted, what am I doing? We're gonna get the N going. So we're probably just going to focus on getting, I don't have a lot of time, getting this screen to display. So like pausing the battle stuff for now, and then just displaying these choices and having state coupled with those choices. Yeah, so let's just do that. So I think first things first, which is probably gonna suck. Player sprite, enemy sprite. Battle state. I looked for a scroll bar. I forgot what ID I was using. Enemy display. Okay, that's fine. Battle state. Oh, current state. Shit, fuck. Oh, that's global. That's fine. Battle state. So I'm looking through all of this because I think we should shove this into a function. And just say, hey, we want to draw the battle. So right now it just needs like player sprite. So I think for this right now, we're just gonna like pass it as a parameter. We're not gonna do any fancy, for the draw method, we're not gonna do any fancy stuff with it, because this like draw battle scene is just gonna be literally drawing what's representative of the battle state. And then we're gonna have like a draw end scene, which is, yeah, literally just gonna be that text at the top and 2 buttons. And then for that, that's probably pretty simple. We actually probably don't need, we probably just need one. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm good. All right. So we probably don't need this for the end state. I think we're gonna use this hook. Basically, we're gonna use the current state, because right now the end state is just probably gonna take in the battle state for now, because it's just gonna manipulate what the player's doing. Basically gonna stuff. I guess that's a pretty good way of looking at it. I don't know why I chose a slow way to scroll. Is we're basically changing some of this stuff right here into, so yeah, this stuff and then the health stuff we're gonna put into that battle state. And since there's no like real animations or anything with it, as soon as we click one of them, it's gonna go back to the battle state with a new enemy. So yeah, this is actually, I might be able to get this done before 4. I was gonna try and leave. I'm gonna try and be done at 3:30 because it started a little early. But I might try to. We'll see if I'm busy. We'll see if I get busy. But yeah, this is looking to be a little simpler than what I was initially thinking. Okay, so we're gonna do the drawing stuff now. So draw battle scene, and that's gonna take in the battle state pointer, I guess. Copy. We don't really need fucking any of that shit, you know. Maybe you can just copy. We don't need to modify anything is what I'm trying to say. We're just drawing. C has references, right? Oh, this is gonna give me, yeah, okay. I assume it does. Oh. Oh, you learned something new. All arguments in C are passed by value rather than passed by reference being available as in C++. Of course, you can sort of simulate pass by reference via pointers. Oh, okay, yeah. Pass by value. All right, so do we copy that struct? Ooh, how does that might be weird. So we have these textures. Load texture. I don't know why I'm in here. Like, honestly, like, we can just use that to go in here and figure out the same stuff. Where is this? Okay. Oh, texture. What is texture? Okay, so the OpenGL, we have width, we have height, we have bitmaps, we have format. Okay. And that's just an enum pixel format. Okay. By default. We're gonna copy everything, and if things are dumb, so we're not gonna use pointers, we're just gonna td player sprite Yeah, if it gets, whoops. If we see performance issues or if things are not feasible. I don't know what's doing that. That's driving me nuts. Real battle scene. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. We're just gonna change that name then. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, if yeah, those are, well, are those like global functions, or do you need the window? Oh no, those are global. Okay, cool. Are they ints? Yeah, all right. Sweet, that was convenient. All right, cool. So that's all done. That didn't work. That is not working. Why is that not working? I know I said. Oh, because it's a copy. Because since these are copied, I bet this address is different. That's the problem. Fuck. Okay. That means I have to change all these to pointer. That's why we don't copy code. Actually, you know what? Maybe this doesn't have anything to do with code. Do I need to make this go up more? Well, that's kind of dumb, because I can just make this go up, right? How much of that light do you guys want to see? Why do I have that light on is like a better question that I could be asking myself. Sure, we'll make that go big. 800, that's not enough. Doing it live, everyone. Sure, that's pretty decent. All right. Alright, change that to a fucking pointer. We're gonna go, whoops, hitting all of the wrong buttons, Visual mode, I swear I have typed before. Let's do dot, we're changing it to battle state pointer. G. Okay. Oops. No. Fuck. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. I should really... It would be nice if this screen... This is just a terminal... no, it's buffers. Yeah, this is just like my build window, right? And it would be nice... I'd have to do more logic. But But if it had an error, then I could just hit enter and it would jump to the error. I would have to, I copied some code and kind of made this build window like my own thing because I wanted it to just like run the build script. So build.sh or build.cmd. So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking maybe it would be worth it to just install someone's like plugin for like a full-blown like, I don't want to say build system, but more of like an integrated build system, for lack of a better word. Okay, let's see. Did I break anything? Nope. Cool. Maybe you just start in the end. I was thinking maybe I was gonna do that for testing, but maybe it makes sense to be at the end. And you would like select your own class, like you'd select your starting class, like you're in the guild, right? Yeah, I don't like how much it shows. Like, look at that. That's like, I'm not even using any of that, any of this space. Getting distracted. Did someone see that squirrel? Cool. Okay, so that's fine. Now we're going to just test. Actually, I just want to test the drawing of everything. So I think we're going to just not do this, and then we're gonna also not do that, and then I'm gonna be like draw N. Do I want to call it the N? Town hall, maybe town hall. You can sleep there. And get food, I guess. That makes sense. You can get like beer and shit at the town hall. Okay. And then, oh, you know what? We probably just don't need the battle state at all. Maybe I should stop. Holy shit, I cannot type right now. So we're gonna draw text. Town hall. That's gonna be, where do we want that? We want that like center. Oh, well, we can just do, we can do this that I just learned. Look at this. Grab all that. P. Oh, if I want to be, oh, I guess I don't need it formatted. I just need it here, and then where, I swear we did that, measure text. There we go. That, oh, that would help put it into a variable. And then what are we gonna draw this as? Probably 50. Well, I guess I can just do the same thing. So screen width minus text width. Wait, the full thing? No. Fuck it too. Okay. Then we're gonna draw a rectangle. I think we're gonna draw a red rectangle. Where do I want this to start? What is this X first? Yeah. 150. Oh, color, shit. I don't want to yank that. Actually, no. So the width is going to be a little different. Maybe I did want to yank that. 5 by 2 plus 200. Plus 20. And then we're going to do screen height. I think this is just going to be the same. 2 minus. Yeah, 75. 200, 150. Green. So red's going to increase. We're going to add text here in a little bit, but red's going to increase your max health, and then green is going to restore your current health to your max health. Whoops. Oh. Unused variable. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Yank. Whoops. Build. P. No. Alrighty. Now what? Too few arguments to call. Expected 5, 3, 4. Draw text already declared here. Not image draw text, just normal draw text. Just draw text. Did I not get font size? Oh, I didn't do Y. Whoops. Oh, no, wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, no. Okay, I didn't do font size then. 20, I think, is what I wanted. And font size is 50, because that's what I measured. Yeah. Yars. Okay. Oh. I don't think I divided by 2, right? Okay, yeah. So that's fine. Yeah, okay, town hall. Okay, well that's a fucky. So either that's wrong or this is wrong. Where is the half of my screen? I think this is the half of my screen, right? Right in here. That seems factual. Okay. Oh, I need to go 2 over. So this right edge is 10 pixels to the left, and I wanted this to be, I wanted a buffer of 20 pixels between the two. So this is drawn wrong, and I think this needs to be Oh, I overcompensated for this. I think this just needs to be there plus 10. Until 2, replace with 1. Let me close so I can actually build. Okay, I think that's center. Sure. Yeah, we'll say. Sure. We'll say that's correct. All right, now we're gonna add text. I don't think we're gonna be like thematic about it. I think we're going to I don't want to phrase this. We just want to say what we're actually doing. We're not going to be like, oh, sleep, and then parentheses, restore full health, like a full game would. We're just going to say like restore health up to full, and then we're going to say increase max health, or plus max health, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if we can fit all of those words in the boxes that I made. We can adjust that later. So now I'm gonna draw. That is a lot. I wonder if I can add like a do one of those in there. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna draw text, and so it's going to be let's see, we have 200, no, we have 150 width to work with. You know what, overthinking this, we're just going to copy the X and Y and not really worry about any of that because I don't think it's important right now. What is important is the font size. 35 would be too much. Let's do 30, and then I guess white. Yeah, all right, and then text, restore health. That might also be off the screen. Oops. We need color. Oh. Oh, we need font size. Shit. All right. Well, hey, that worked. Kind of. So let's just do new. Is that gonna work? Oh, that does. Cool, okay, I think that's fine for now. Obviously, I might spend some time. There isn't a raylib GUI framework. I wasn't going to use it because I was just like, oh, why do I need that? I just make sprite buttons. But yeah, placing text and having it centered and within the bounds of of a rectangle, centered on a rectangle, might be good, might be real good. Obviously this is also something I could probably do. You would probably, I don't know how you would do that. Probably have to like figure it out. Because that would be... That'd be kind of cumbersome. I was thinking like... This actually might be a good leak code question. Where like, if you're given a string of characters, kind of like decide how to format that within a rectangle, have it be like centered. That's probably not a good leak code question, but like that might be like a good interview question if you're doing UI heavy work. Because how I thought of doing it, because I was like, well, you're gonna want to, I guess how I thought of doing it using raylib stuff. You would have to just measure text, like just iteratively measure text, so you get the whole text unformatted. So it'd be like increase space, max space, health, and you say like, okay, does that just fit? It's like, okay, no, the measurement of that text is bigger than the width of the rectangle, and then you would have to like kind of break it up into words, like probably split the string into multiple words, and then you would probably just iterate, like just keep appending, like does this word fit? Yeah, that gets super messy. I can see how this is like a big problem. Yeah, probably just gonna use a library for that. If it's something I need to do, might just have text bake. No, actually that's terrible. We don't want to bake the textures, bake the text into the textures. That would make localization a nightmare. Okay, so we have a drawing now. I probably want, so we don't need battle state per se. Oh, so this gets shitty. Okay, I guess that's fine. It's not fine, but I guess it's fine. So I was thinking like the UI. I guess it makes sense that the battle state has knowledge of the bounds of the UI, right? I think that's okay, but yeah, I don't know. What I'm hemming and hawing about is I need 2 rectangles again for like like not a battle scene related thing. I thought we were just going to be modifying the player character, right? But that does not seem like we're doing. So this is. So in order for me to reuse this, right, use this like system, because I was just gonna make like a dumb, I don't even know what to call it. Probably have it at the bottom just so, because it doesn't really depend on anything and it calls other stuff. So what do I want to call this? Oh, it says town hall. It's not exactly what it is, but yeah. So we just do like if. So we do the if mouse button stuff up there and the wait for user action, right? Like button 1 clicked, right? And then like if this is just pseudocode, button 2 clicked, right? Then we would take in the state, right? Do player, like increase the player's health, right? Like 10 or something, right? And this would be like increase, like do the max health, like plus equals 20 or whatever, right? But now the problem is that because we're using this, the battle state kind of has to know about the rectangles, which it already does know with here, but I don't know. I feel like the battle state just has too much data. I don't know if I should make like a game state where it's okay to just have the entire state of the game, and then we have a battle state. Like maybe we do that. Maybe I have it. Hold on, what would the game state? Basically, the battle state would just turn into the game state where we have the player and the enemy and like UI shit. Maybe we put those in different structs, it doesn't really matter. And the battle state would then have like current and target, maybe the game state just has delta time. And it had like the animation stuff and like the animation, like how to draw the players and enemies, right? The battle state would have this, and that would be included in the game state. And then we would also have the buttons for that, and then we would also have like an end state or a town hall state that just has like the buttons, right? And then I don't know, that's just a way of organization. I don't know why I'm so resistant to just adding the rectangles to the battle state. I think it's because it's the battle state. The N isn't really the battle, right? And I thought it'd be okay just because we're modifying the player, but I don't know. I guess this is just data organization. It doesn't matter at all. So yeah, we're just gonna go move forward. Increase, what was it? Increase max health. Button. Restore health button. Cool. Okay. If those are static, which they are, then I'm gonna take the hard-coded stuff out of the draw in scene, and we're going to stuff that into its own thing. And that probably means we can get rid of the screen width and height. Okay. Oh, can I do this? Can I be the guy? No, because they're off. Shit. Okay, well, whatever. What are those buttons? Oh no. I don't want to do this anymore, fuck. type that. I was about to like go up there and just copy 200. Shit, it was, I did decide that left was increase max health and right was store health, right? Yeah, yes. Shit. APP. Hopefully that's correct. Whoops. Till end. I almost did that again. 50. Cool. Okay. So now we have the rectangles. And so here we can probably just do not that or that. Draw rectangle rec. Is it rect or rec? I think it's rec. Now we're going to do battle state increase. Button. I think it's just the color, right? Yes. Trees. What did I call it? Restore. Oops. That was green. Okay, cool. So this should be fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so now we can go up here, finish this out. Yeah, I can finish in the next 15 minutes. So now we do ZZ. No, what is it? ZB? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I want like if this mouse button pressed, mouse button left. Oops. Okay, and then I do want vector 2, mouse pause, equal position. Okay, now mouse position and then state, and then we have increase button. Check collision point rect, do mouse position, state restore. So yeah, we don't want that. Do we want to do anything cool here? Like with level? Oh, you know what? Yeah, whatever. So from at the end of each level, we're just going to remove the health stuff. So in ends, you can only do health stuff. So you either restore your health up to max or you increase your max health value. I don't know if I should do like a function of, that's complicated. I'm just going to do 2 plus 2 plus the level. It's kind of linear. Actually, it is linear. So we probably need another amount. So amount equals 2 plus state level. Then we're going to delete that, and then do amount, and then we probably need to know the ratio. We want the ratio of current health. Yeah. And then here we want to trace log debug. Is that log debug? Yeah. Oh, I wanted to go to the end. Max health by D ratio F. Right, so we increase that, then state player dot health, going to increase that by the amount times ratio. He says confidently. This should be easy because this is just health gets max health. Boom, that was easy peasy. We do want to increase the fucking, because that kind of sucks. Oh, that was a lot of notifications. I'm just gonna do 5 right now. I don't want to think about this. Pallor. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that part. Cool, look at that. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna work. Hold on. I'll need a stand after this. Max health state player health. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. When I come back, we're gonna test this all out. Hopefully it works. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, we're just gonna be stuck in the end, so that'll be great. We can just click the buttons. But yeah, we're gonna change the state flow after we're here. Yeah, I think it's just always gonna be the player's turn whenever we leave the inn. For now, once we get speed or agility or dexterity or whatever I decide to call it, then we can make that decision later. Maybe I'll need more water. Okay, we're gonna go to the bathroom, get water, stand up for a little bit. I don't know why I had an East American accent all of a sudden. Anyway, be right back. Oh, let me pull up the thing. Shoot. New layer. Background color. Oh, perfect. Look at that. BRB. I don't know why my B's have so many. There. You're blessed with my handwriting. Okay, I'm back. Maybe I should drink something warm. Okay, I think I'm better. Yeah, okay, I think I'm better. I was just about to say I'm drinking cold water and it feels good because like it's warm out. It's not too warm, but it's warmer out. But oh, that deleted transparent, that erased transparency. That is crazy. Okay. Anyway, cold feels good when it's hot out, but like it's probably not the best for my throat. So I was like, maybe when I'm streaming, maybe I make warm water or make like a tea or something. Maybe that will soothe the throat for talking. Anyway, okay, so we're just gonna be stuck in the in state, or town hall state, right? And so if I click this should work. Fuck. If I click this, it should. Oh, it doesn't work because we're not calling the stuffs. So let me go down here. We're gonna set the current state to process town hall, and then we're gonna uncomment this, and then that should be fine. So now this should work. Fuck. Oh, floating point exception. That's not good. That's not what I want. Didn't I disable floating point exceptions? Maybe raylib didn't. Maybe raylib has it turned on. Well, no, that shouldn't matter. We're not calling a raylib function here. What about process down? Oh, there we go. So this. Health. Yeah, health value is set to value. Is this dumb and redundant? Absolutely. Okay, and so what is the floating point? Fucking because max health, we don't set max health. Alrighty, let's go fix that. Max health equals health. Yeah. Okay. So this should work. Okay. Increase max health by 3. Ratio is 1. Oh, yeah. Shit. Okay, well. Maybe for testing purposes, I just have that not be. Restore health. His health is 53. Is set to 53. Yep. Okay. Let me just pretend. 20. So that's just for testing this in real quick. So ratio is 0. Okay, well that's not good. I think I have to cast both of those. I hate that you have to do that. Like, okay, I guess it makes sense, right? Because what's happening is it's doing the int operation. I assume this is what's happening. Maybe I shouldn't say with so much authority. So this is the health and max health are both integers, right? So I think what's happening is that it's basically going like float this entire thing. So it already does like the division in integer land. Obviously you don't get decimals, so you can only have 0 or 1, or if I guess if health is greater than max health, then you can be like 2 or 3 or 4, right? If it's 2 or 3 or 4 times respectively that thing. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. So we just have to cast these to float, saying like, hey, I want the operation done as a float. Okay, cool. Ratio is 0.6. 0.6 of 3. I expect it to be 2. Maybe it's like 2 rounded down. Maybe calculator. 30 times 0.6. Input error, these nuts. 0.6. Oh, yeah. So it just gets truncated. Well, do we just store it as a float? Do I want 0.8 of a health though? Should that round up? Should we round? These are the real questions. Yeah, let's round. Clib math f round. Okay, I won't use. Oh, it's round f. Is this for C or C++? It's C99. Okay. It's weird that they have min max and then f min, f max, but it's round f and round. Well, I guess okay. I guess you don't round integers because there's nothing to round, so that makes sense. Computes the nearest integer value to arg in floating point format, rounding halfway cases away from 0, regardless of the current rounding mode. Okay, so if it's 0.5, it's away from 0, so it would go up to the next one, I assume. Round F. That is not what we wanted to round. Shit. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's more what I would expect. I think that's fine, because we probably just want to give the player the benefit of the doubt. Okay, and that works as well, which no surprise there. Cool. Okay, so now we need to get into the game. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it after that. So yeah, I'm probably just going to test both scenarios going directly into the game. So our current state, right? State is going to be wait for player input, right? That's a thing. Okay, and it's just going to be the same thing. Okay, so now we're going to go here. We're going to increase max health, and then we have no way. Oh yeah. So we have no way to. That's funny. We probably had invisible colliders. Okay, so now we have to figure this out. Shit, can I figure that out real quick? I think we're just gonna have a shitty variable on the battle state. I just don't want to think about this too much. I don't know. Maybe we can have a draw state. Yeah, we're just gonna have a Boolean, and the only reason why it's here is because this needs to be modified in the town hall, and probably through the battle state logic later. But yeah, making a more sophisticated. Yeah, this is essentially just kind of feeling a lot closer to what this is. The real solution, I think, would be to have an animation, or not an animation, but have like a display, a drawing state similar to the battle state. I don't know. We're just gonna do this for now. Is in battle, right? And so we're gonna be, I guess it defaults to false, so we can just go into here and be state is in battle, true, and then we'll set that to false whenever, whoops, I don't want to test, whenever, so if battle state is in battle, then we draw the battle, else we draw the town hall. Definitely Vim that thinks that should be indented like that. Okay, so we're gonna increase max. Fuck, why? I built though, right? Did I say false or true? Oh, I didn't do it. Wait, where is this? Oh, I just put it in the wrong spot. Okay. Okay, cool. Losing my mind. Okay, cool. And we're at 30. Oh, that's right. And then I get 5 because we heal for eating. Right over here. Yeah, okay. So we're outputting that and then we add 5. Okay, okay. So that looks fine. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's all fucked up. That's okay. We'll go back to that, and then I just want to test restore health. Okay, and then we're at 50 of 50, right? Because we didn't change our max health at all. Okay, 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 perfect. Yeah. We can go back here because I will forget this. Okay, all right, cool. So I managed to squeeze that out. That's good. So yeah, I guess next time. Probably Wednesday, or if I have time Monday or Tuesday to work on it, I might do this off stream, but I might like kind of finish up that state. Maybe think a little more about how I want to handle the drawing, if I want a game state and a battle state, and kind of have like UI states. Just kind of think more about how that flow works. I do like this ended up working pretty well. These battle state action functions. This ended up working pretty well for any like logic that we needed to do with the battle state. I think, yeah, process town hall, even though this stuff I didn't really like, which maybe I should just get over. Maybe I should just get over that, right? That might be a me thing. I wonder if I angle the camera up, if I will sit up more proper. So yeah, I actually like how this worked. This was pretty easy to do. Let's kind of go over a quick review of all the code that we did. I probably don't need these. Yeah, I should just make like an initializer for rectangles. Like that would probably just make my life easier. Maybe vectors, I don't know. And then yeah, I think this is pretty fine, because yeah, this just works for like everything, right? It doesn't matter what state we're in. We can like wait for UI, we can wait, since basically our battle is a UI. I think that's fine. I think that works. Another thing we could do is we could actually, now that I kind of think about it, we can have parameters, like optional parameters, and they're just null, right? And so that's kind of dangerous. Or I guess that has the capacity to be dangerous. But like I was thinking like, oh, we would have like a menu state, right? Right. And so that would be the HUD for the battle, or it'd be like the town hall, right? And then so all those rectangles and stuff, we don't really care about. The only problem though, that might be fine for the processing side. And then if you just don't do anything, if you're at a point in the function where you don't do anything with the menu state, then it's just going to be null. I don't know, that's kind of weird. I mean, I think that seems brittle. If we do have a menu state, I think it should just be in the game state, and we pass it around to game state. I literally think I'm just getting hung up on words. Anyway, I do like the structure of the functions. Need to think a little harder about how drawing works. Like I said, we just did that today. I assume we're going to have different states, so this might not work very well. And yeah, like I said, maybe this just needs to be like, if I made a game state and was just okay with the entirety of the game just being in this one struct, maybe this isn't an issue anymore, and we can have our sprites there for like our battle scene. And then I assume we're gonna have sprites for the town hall though too, right? We're gonna have a background, we're probably gonna have buttons and like text and like animated people, and maybe we have events of like, oh, I hear about that thing that you killed that one time, like let me buy you a drink. And then like maybe that's a bad encounter. I don't know, like I haven't really thought about that, but thinking about it now, this definitely needs to be more robust, not just a Boolean. But I do like everything else in the structure of everything. This worked out nicely, like I've said before. I feel like I'm just repeating myself, probably because I'm tired. But yeah, I think we made a lot of good progress. I will commit this. I don't have an open repository yet. I know I'm doing everything on stream, and everyone can basically just copy me, but I don't think I'm going to have the repository actually public. But yeah, I don't have a repository now that I think about it. I just have, it's just a local Git repo. I think they're still called repositories. Anyway, that's it for today. Like I said, that I've been rambling on. I think next week, or Wednesday if I have time, we're gonna get the town hall. So right now we can go from town hall to battle state, but we can't go battle state to town hall. So we're gonna like every 5 levels, we're gonna be like, oh, you need to go to the town hall, and then you go to the town hall. Do I want it after the 5th level? Now that I'm thinking about it, now that this is like in between, when I originally thought about this, I was like, oh, going from 4 to 5 is just the town hall, and then you increase a level and go to 6. But now that I think about it, maybe like at the end of 5, this might make more sense, that at the end of 5 you have, in between 5 and 6 you have a town hall. And so we can do that. What that allows us to do is that we have a boss at 10, and so at the end of 10 we can have a town hall, so we kind of get that rest that we need. Because before, what I was going to have it is that like the town hall was going to consume the level, so I was going to have you 5 town hall, 10 town hall, so it would be like 4, kill 4 boss, go to town hall, and then or kill 4 enemy, then go to town hall, then 6, you're on level 6, and then you fight that enemy, and then you're on 10 town hall, or you killed 9 enemy, you go to town hall for 10, and then 11 is going to be the boss. But now we can have you fight the boss and just have the town hall in between the levels. I think I like that a little bit better. So yeah, we'll get all of that working into like the battle state or the battle aspect of the game. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So cool. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Interact with the websites. Ko-Fi down here. Like I said, we're now way over. I can just go over here, right over here. We are doing donations, and then yeah, if you like, comment, subscribe, follow, all the other stuff. Thank you for joining me. Later. See you in the next one.